Up. That alone some up. Yeah, man. Yes, man. All right, so here this now. Mr. The Director of Election, Glasspole Brown, you know, them have a story today. I tell you, say the EOJ, the Electoral Office of Jamaica, them remove nearly 150,000 deceased person of the voters list. Right? I'm going to show you. And then I'm going to ask him some local question. That if you move 150 close to 150,000 and it does start in a 2000 November 2018. So 3 years. 3 years? I'm take for this 3 years. So that for sure say the voters list long time it advance on all dead because we don't have so much people dead per year. You know. That means instead of we have a clean list around 150,000 enough. So if they do check up who dead in a sick and dead at big accident, 300 and you still, you know, like them that's over the last 10 years, you have 50,000 people dead in a one, you know, over the last 10 years or something. That means them have some dead people on a list for a long time. Even if you have 1,500 average, we dead by violence, death and them thing, then you put a next, you double it up half hospital and say, right, the next 1,000 people, or next 2,000. And put it up, say 4,000 people dead a year. If you get 150, I'll put it at 5, I'll push it way up. Push it at 5. If you get 150,000 from voters list, the one them on the voters list, I remember everybody I voted on the list because baby are dead and all kind of things too. And some people never even register for vote. And him can move 150,000. See that? And for the votes at least. That means them have dead people, man. And, we don't know. Dead people, they on the list of vote, man. See that? But I suggest something to them. That's why I run that story, yeah? Because them people, that for sure Jamaica go back where I turn first world country, but we never get this right. So this come out, and you see it, deceased. And they might tell you how they move them, you know. Come out to the paper how they move them. And they might tell you from when they move them, when them start with this exercise. This one when say they move. See, in November 2018. November 2021. See? That means through the time, so when them take for move them the 3 years, for move much dead people are fight. I remember, you know, you have, if a hospital, you have baby, you have enough, you have baby, you have kids, you have enough people on the register. But look how much of them come out for the register. That means them have them people up on it long time. I wonder how much people vote for them. See? That bad. This bad. This bad. Next thing we want, but for sure this. And keep them in check. See? For sure and keep them in check. Because we want who vote in them people have space. No uncle that. You want to tell this is what the government should have done a long time. And then it not take the money there. You say about millions because we have to verify. Or you're going to a place to verify somebody dead. I back with that man. You know going out, you know, tell them going to the constituencies, you know. To verify, you know. Yeah man, see this. See that? I'm sure you they work back with. I'm sure you know them supposed to be some educated people, right? And them let me just read this and then I'm gonna give them some solution because of foolishness this. See there? Now the community them verify say you're dead, right? Under the Dead Elector Removal Exercise, the EOJ verifiers are deployed. That means it costs the country a bag of money, waste of money, into constituencies to visit the homes of 1.1 million electors island-wide to identify electors who have died in the 40 or over age range. 40 and over age range. So them tell me even under that, you know. The process begin in November 2018. This is the next way to come thief some money and thing. Because let me show you why this is foolishness. You just think about this. You send out them in every constituency where people have a vote, right? And you send them out Figure find out, for just verify who dead. And you have some people that say, yes, man, a good thing. Can you have to send out to verify? And also this go. Hear this now. If you move it and clean it properly, them should make it mandated that my mother dead. So I forget her dead certificate for bury her. See? Yeah, I forget it. The doctor, you remember police are check if it's not a crime or what have you, then release the body. You forget the death permit and things for bury you dead. So it should be mandatory that when the birth and death certificate place, when that piece go in back and them know say the death and it sign off, then you have a copy was sent to EOJ and them know say okay, the person buried, so the person is dead. If them want to know who migrate, them can use the immigration service to know that, and then you can't take off them people there. You know, say if them not dead well. See? But them know who dead. That way they say it will cost the country like what Ima do now. If you send people in a place and say, no one just verify if you're dead. So you come and knock the door and say, boom bam and me say, for the person move. I'm going to say the person dead. And if you say you come and me have to show you the death certificate, you could have get it from the birth and death registry. You could have get it. So that easy to cost the government or cost taxpayers money to even get that information. You just make it mandatory. You understand what I say? So you know much people dead who crash off a bike, who get gunshot, you're sick. You still have to police have to pass the one of them there, you know. See? So if you do some woman you dead, it have a record. It have a record of birth and death too. So if them just send over them record every year, I think we're better off. You see me I say? So but this what them do now is a way for scamper out money. In other words, we send them to verify in the whole across a birth and yes, still have birth certificate place. Birth and death. See? Where them that just pass over the record and tell them, because them know who went have a sign off. Because if you don't have it, you're not going to bury, you know. You're not bury. If a cremation, them know who. So when them give them know who, them know where them come from and everything, them have it. The dead have police have that report. Even if they're at the hospital and they pass off, you still have to go to the police. And the police have said we're not interested in not a case because the person is sick and dead. They understand, so them have to investigate and the police have to give you a paper for you get that body. And then you forget the burial slip too. You have to have all a piece there. Your body now will get buried. So them come out for some other. That means them have the information already. So there is no way EOJ now work with them there, so birth and death. The death of a register, the birth of a register. See? You understand? If you now get certain, especially you bury a body, you know, just get up and just come bury. Okay, yes, them bury a country and thing. Now you can't bury so. See? And that, again, is a scam way. Because you see when them do this now, we lose billions and billions because you have to pay this and that, and the cronies them look like who maybe vote for them and thing, you just say, all right, I could do this all over the place. Just give somebody for just walk and say we have verified. Verify what? You have birth and death and you know people move. Can you imagine them big country they know if you say them do this thing and so we do it and we just send out and verify. Them have the information. We the America and Canada and them to the, you know, so sometimes third party are like call they offer your things. Because them say the information of third party have information and them thing they know, say about them know, and them all get all them number and all kind of things. So I don't know why Jamaica set up a system if they say we're turn a first world country. By the way, Jamaica no good pan for relay information. Them always, you know, when them don't know, even the paper, them just float the thing and insert themselves. And people read what them put out, even JS and the one of them insert themselves. I bring back a program because I ask something more and I forgot to talk about when I say Jamaica and me have some people that say Jamaica have the first pipe water and Jamaica have the first this and them I show you a wheel. But hear this now, if you look on the wheel, more I put it as something different. If you look on the wheel and them I tell you say this and that, but them don't know the ears and thing. But hear this, you can't look on what Jamaica show you. Even our music, the man them insert themselves even before Motown and know them follow the originators them follow Motown singer. And enough man give themselves name after the sitcom they used to come in the 70s. Good Times, this and some movies and thing. The artists give them name after that. Yes, till them was before. If you talk to them was before. Yes, still You know, say after the movie, them give themselves name, after the comedy thing, them are, you know, and all them build them tune, you know, some Motown tune this and them are singing them 3-piece. But them are insert themselves like them was before Motown. Yesterday, you Coxon that Stark. Them are insert themselves on him. And Treasure Isle, or you get the record because we used to go up there, we play them tune, yeah. And also we start this and we start cut this and, you know, chew or something. So them insert themselves. Them are show some things that, for instance, I'm going to show some people these things. Because, for instance, them have it I say, Jamaica have like before US. And then you can run on some people because, you know, them do for them thing wrong way. Jamaica, listen, it was a private place. And Jamaica, can you imagine, if you in the state, remember, you know, you talk about, if you can think for yourself, you know, think, so, okay, them in a 1777, them people are fight for them freedom from for them own motherland. Them have gone, them have advanced by enough things and have built up enough things already and them things, they see? So them fight for them things from them own. Them no one get the king certain things and do what want. Them fight and free themselves and them get, look from when them have them own independent and form them own republic and build up them thing. See? So you know, okay, look on the things them were pattern. Because it's pattern. So if you look on a wheel, what they must show me, it's not a 1700 wheel that, because you look on the material we build the wheel, like down in a Trelawney. You look on the material we build the wheel and you say, okay, when them come in with pipe, oh, them used to do this, when them come in with drain, and when you do your research, you find out, say, okay, foolishness. So if Edison had the man with their New York, and come and turn on this and one you see where it come from, that light and thing. Oh, Jamaica, them have put 1992, it's not 1992 too. Waterloo, it was a private resident, them try like a bulb. And a 97 now, even when JS put about 92, JS, there's coming, and JPS, foolishness, 93. And them coming on Avon Street or somewhere down there, and them try a little thing, and just look on them customer with them try and thing. You know, see Jamaica, now I know enough place. The other day, I say a place get light. Just a street light and everybody are clap and I go on. Because you have enough place still dark. So you want to say, when you talk to me now, you want to say, okay, them have light, Jamaica have light before some part of the US. US is US, Jamaica, Jamaica. So even though you have some part of Ireland thing, them not putting a light there. Even though Jamaica you have enough place so people live them still not have no light. And then not toilet or nothing. But then Jamaica create these things. So why you don't think that Jamaica have more than this? Or them conquer the West. Even with the train, somebody run me down again. Yeah, man, them up, no. Just stop. When Jamaican JS, right, them thing, them insert them thing. Them all insert a post office. And I'm going to show you why it's not practical. But I'm going to do it in our next thing. I'll show you why it's not practical. Because them will show you 16 something, them show you a stamp with 2 pence on it. You know, type in when Jamaicans, remember, you know, you have slave. It's a little place. And them never did I use them at the slave, the master them know to do for them thing. But the money we never have our money in a circulation. So till the independence drop in a 1840 something now up. Just Google it for yourself and just search. Just ask when Jamaica start of them own money. The pound, the shilling and pence. And then they might show you in the same breath, they might show you a stamp. So if you don't have the money or you have a stamp from 16 something. So them don't know when they have a stamp, they don't say, hey, a 16 them have a post office. So if you have a one post office, whether in a somewhere in a country, what good that serve? You never have enough care or nothing at all, what good that serve? One post office? You better you have a one shop. So what you do that shop when people them are be a slave and be a sitting? You have one post office and you have a stamp where who you send a letter to. They kind of need for putting a stamp on it and like you have post office. You'd have more than one. So you only just swap in one post office. Where's the post office? It does not make no sense. See? So, you know, when you talk to some people, they're like, just follow me. Watch, just type in when and who do this, and you want to know the inventor because somebody come up with it, and who pattern it and all kind of little things. And then you know, when them start build pipe, when this and that, you know, long the White House bill. From up in the 1800, I think it done around 18, from up in the 1700, I think it done 1800 or 1801 or something, no? From 1870 something. 1890 or something. It had been from a time I opened from 1890 or something, 1790 or something, or 1800. Just look on it. See? It's a long time them around them White House and them do them thing. From 17 up, now the 1700. See? Up. See? After them help themselves, them have them White House, build them thing and all kind of things. And see? and I do nothing and I cut thing. The Brooklyn Bridge itself, when you hear some people talk, if you can conquer the water, me hear somebody I say them come and chill down for water. So America full of so much big rivers. And they have Bahamas, they have too much place where them have to park. Birmingham, where they say they have other little place. Big, when we say big rivers where them conquer. Them know that. Big rivers. And yeah, I go for drinking water and leave from New York. If you have fly, it'll take you so much hours now, but we never have plane. If you take boat, it'll take like forever. See? And New Amsterdam, before it was no English of it, you know. Them fight and take a thing, but New Amsterdam first. So if them did have the Ots River and other river, the amount of rivers and aquifers in the place, the amount of them all over the place. But then go up on a boat and take you 4-6 months and catch a water and catch back to New York. Where you get that from? And them can be a big river and be a thing them have in a place. And be a big thing them have in a place for morning. Oh man, them not think for themselves. Just Google and find out. It's like what them said. Jamaica was the most sugar. Not no go so. Not no go so neither. Same? Not no go so. So you know, as I said, them like insert or anything where you see Jamaica green and right and anything, them enough for that. You have to know who pattern the thing. If them have when the industrial age come and them revolutionize the thing, you know, you must have America there with one and Canada. They must have Jamaica first, and Jamaica have something 16 this and they must show you a stamp, but you still them can't date it. If you date it at 18 something that. I mean, they've not asked. It does show you when we start use the money. After we're freedom. They're supposed to have it somewhere up here, so. See? And it's sure about the stamp. The man church of Jamaica have telephone before everybody else, and Jamaica, America borrowed technology. Who deal with the telephone? Somebody from Jamaica? We have some people them hard for deal. Where else, sir? See? We can't stuck so in some things and trick ourselves, man. There's too much thing Jamaica pattern out much thing we build. In the world, but them there. Whether car, whether airplane, whether one what we build for ourselves, it's a pattern. So it'll come from somewhere. See? It'll come from somewhere. When you show me a little wheel, them don't know the time of the wheel, them just show the wheel and just push it back in the 1600. You have to ask yourself if certain cars and did build a certain thing, did build a certain metal, did build a where them did have for them I carry for us build a wheel. You understand? So when them show you and the year them half by how much 100 years. See? And people just see that because somebody right and run with it. I mean I said no, because it don't make no sense. Go look when them certain man and certain thing bill and pattern and all kind of thing. Seem like how this don't make no sense. Or them spend a bag of money or so. And say you move 150,000. That means this alone that tell me now. This are just critical thinking. Yeah, critical, you have to be a critical thinker if you know say, okay, I want to push out something and say this is it. But you have to know you question it. Let me show you a question something. So you question it, somebody will run me down. Yeah man, can we have trained from 1845? Yes, because after the 1834 and 1838 when slavery abolished, and then we have the little glitch, then you find out so them start do some things. Yeah, you understand? Yeah man, yeah, we start do some little thing. That no make our economy more, you know, big and this and you have to say, you have a big land for conquer and have all kind of things on it, you know. So that them that doing a try conquer some big land, North America and South America and things. So the Caribbean, I do them talk about the Caribbean, you have place where have more sugar, more competitive, and more slave than it right side away. Never show no. See? I mean they want to talk to the next thing and show it still, you know. See, but the man them insert themselves too much, man. And when them insert, they have some people fall for it too, man. I mean I say when I have to think out of the box, and I'm gonna tell me. Me I tell you say it does not feasible, it don't make no sense. You can write it and put it up there, but it don't make no sense. So I say, who invent this? So you have the inventor them in America. And when them invent it, Thomas Edison now turn on the light. Although we know a man at him turn it on and then him build him generator and then them do one. Then what him do? Him go down there and go turn on light and Black River. The Black River never have the light. And one, just read it again, one private place, them turn on the light. And you can't say, oh, we have light. But remember, it never turn on and stay. So no like the whole of Black River and them light out and them thing there. Them all show us that them have telephone from before even light there. But telephone work off a light. But them show you these things and you said so. We can't better talk to them people, you know. When them put out, them forgot some data all the while. all the time them forgot date. So them just say and then pick a date. Like what them give a Jennings, Thomas Jennings, I'm calling Paul Bogle. But look, Paul Bogle, him have a grandson. If you my father, you know, I can mix my mother, you know. So you understand, and then my kids them run down. So if you look, if you know, see my father, you can just look at my father picture yesterday. And then it a pass on down to the kid. So I think it a use like Marcus Garvey down to his son. You know, same son feel like him. See? Yeah, the one with us dead. You understand? Yeah. So, you know, you come from that breed there, and then, you know, run with that. You go with something else. See? Let me show you something about sugar with them not teach you, man. See? Let me show you something. And then under ask the cards, if you answer the Caribbean, I can show you this. I'll show you this. See? And how much slave and how much other kind of thing. So, if me answer the Caribbean, I can show you this. I want to look it up too. Slave in the Caribbean and everything. And I can look up Jamaica from Europe. So, and it show you who share the country. Let me just go up on a country. I'm sure I can't tell you much Jamaica. The slave and everything. And then I look on the documents. I look on some documents, some in the UK and them thing, then with slave and them thing. The same. Let me say the settlement and how much people and everything, right? I just want to go to a little quick part. Dutch. The rival. I just want to go to a little thing for the mitigation Caribbean. All right. I just sugar. Transforming Barbados. So Barbados is going very good too, you know. In this, right? All right. Barbados. And it show you how much Steve and how much everything in Barbados and every time and them thing. The same? So it show you. So when you take a look, I want to read it for yourself. See? And it show you. But I show you the king in the Caribbean where they go on with them thing. All right? So I just run through and so much Steve. So I see Jamaica. Let me see Jamaica come up. Transformation. All right. Let me see this. All right. Which time French. See? Jamaica. So we know say this. The island. Look on the island. Martinique and Barbados. Overshadowed by the island of Martinique and Barbados. Slow, steady growth. And white and the population. And then I match this. I refer to like cross match things, you know. You understand? So I just look up something and just say boop, bop, bop, like some people. I like cross match and ask some questions. Because I think them have to, you know, you have to do more research and cross matches the things them more than once to get the right thing and know. So okay, you can question certain things. Some people just have some things and then nobody question. So me watch this. I mean how much ton per when the Jamaican them start from. This how much slave arrived there, so. Skyrocket to 3,600 slave per annum. White population, slave population, me see where it come in a 1720 and 1740 and 1768. And me see that. So Jamaica developed sugar now. So much ton them did that turn over. Yeah. Okay. Jamaica was producing 36 tons of sugar per annum during this decade. The decade, you know, during the decade, eh? Yeah. Good due to increasing of size and thing. I mean, 1740, Jamaica replaced Barbados as main English sugar producer. So Barbados used to run that main English sugar producer. Slave population devoted to sugar. So 3/4 devoted to sugar. 1770, average estate had 204 slaves, a estate. Because they used to use like 50 slaves for certain little things there before, you know. Seeing? And they show the growth. And I say, average sugar estate eventually reach 1,000. Seeing? Some like see that. All right. So let me say the next thing now. And I have some paper there. I have some documents there. I want to say the next thing yes or no. You see that Saint Dominica? And Saint Dominica must be out there so far with this. Look on this. Similar to Jamaica. Slow development and everything. But look on it now. Most Dominican Republic this. Yeah, Saint Dominic. 8 years pass. Martinique. Sustained growth begin 1680 total population 8,000 and that and that. And then it's struck by 1701. Sugar mill approach, 122 mills total. St. Dominic, half amount of slave as Martinique. First quarter of next century. St. Dominic experience expansion, 1740 size of slave labor force past that of Martinique by a considerable amount. St. Dominic, 117,000 slaves. French, and but look where them are, look on the growth now. Yes, look on the growth where them are overgrown now. Look on this now. But we talk about the island, but we talk about them go here, because I know one island, St. Dominic, one of the French sugar colony, the most successful colony in the Caribbean by far. By the middle of the 18th century, St. Dominic was the most successful and dominant island in the Caribbean. It was the best sugar producing colony. It had the largest slave population in the Caribbean. St. Dominic had around 460,000 slaves. Almost half of the 1 million slaves. But when all the Caribbean, see there? Half of the slave there, so look there. The 1 million slave, and it nearly have half of it in the Caribbean. See it? And you see what them are turn, and them have other crap. But them, we don't teach yourself this when we talk about English speaking Caribbean and thing. Right, and French and them things. So you have Dominican Republic and all kind of things. So when me look at things, don't me look at things where them just them one thing, I want people one thing. So if the island they did that come up, they have enough more things on the island they will come up where nobody talk about them. I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna show a thing later with Prime Minister and Barbados Prime Minister. No matter, Jamaica is the first, this will do this, Jamaica, and them send out these false notion all the time. But me think forward than that all the time, I have to think out of the box all the time, and I have to do cross-reference and do my research, straight up. I not go around with the bag of foolishness. You understand? If this is a smaller island, that's a much bigger island. I think I the same, French Dominic, this, at the same island where part of Haiti and thing there right now. Haiti and Dominican Republic. Big enough time bigger. And a matter of fact, we not talk about them, but you know want to go Google Dominican Republic and look on them economy. And look on them size and everything and them thing. Powerful like very powerful. Powerful and more than some of the Central American country. Dominican Republic. Yeah, just look on it. Just Google it and look on it. Yeah man. Yeah man. Yes, I said, just Google and look at it. Some is a man I want to know about the world and I want to know how it runs and them things. So that shows something in a Jamaican who are teaching history when them do them. Them forgot say if this never build in another century or who pattern it or who make it, maybe up in the 1700 or 1800 or early 1800, then them run with it and put it all at 16. Because them don't know. And take something from some cleaner or something and then publish it all up online. So if you follow it, but you are asked a question. See? You ask a question. When you ask a question now, you just realize, okay, if me follow what them teach me in Jamaica, then me get stagnant. Same because them not do no research. Them just come with something. Them come with, and joke me I make, them just come with something. And slap you with it, and then you just take it to Bible. See? When them talk about New York, and I look on the history of plumbing, all right, let me show you what I do now. Me not bother with them, Me have to look for a thing like this. When they give me something and talk about something, me I look on the history of plumbing. Someone want to see the history of the city. From it name New Amsterdam come right back. And me see them go on with them aquafan and kind of thing. See it? So when I said history of plumbing, them I tell you who first in a civilization come from Egypt and pipe and them think about it never like them wanna stay now. See? So them show you where the Romans come up and all kind of thing. See? Live New York before and after indoor plumbing. So it tell me, so me like go and them like document them thing. So me like go and look, yeah, and it show me what I want. Jamaica still now have certain things now. So it show me, I'll do it pattern for a flush lavatory date from 17 that New York did not have indoor toilet. And not even UK. Seeing on them places. So it until the 1800. So I'll do them pattern it. Them have pattern, see there? and the sewer, because them build a nice sewer system and everything. See? Yeah, man. You see me, I say? So, this, me like, study my thing and go through, and it show the sewer, the waste thing and all, and it kind of nasty and everything, and it tell you, when them start connect everything, and it tell you much after that, how much thing, look here. And they tell you today how much system and where it connect to and everything. So me like look through the whole thing, you know. See? And look through Chicago, where they have from pipe, and look through some other place, and look on them rivers, and look on when the man them I use the thing. Because by the way, let me tell you something again. Somebody has said about New York, I forgot, oh you have a big place like New Amsterdam, see? And you have to use ship. You know, the man them use and build, them have to have water for drink and all kind of things. So when them stick in a place, you notice the port them with them build. Even at them big place, they Lewis and Clark will go up. Ush River, go find some great place. Them always are there near fresh water there. Them are find it. And them are find them seaport, fresh water, river water. So them always develop them little place there. Find no water there and everything. You know, just live with no water and they now sustain life like that. Until you start push out your pipe, the man start push that people can go on and live. And I like it, I live in a big country or a cold, and then you have to live. Yes, but you have to go 50 miles for one bottle of water to drink. Then you have to sustain yourself. They must start build up. So, and if them get independence from when? You look from when them get them independence, from when them start build up. You look from when them start, and them start expand and going at the west and where them take away. So you look on the whole history of that. Saying when them I use Telegram. When Western Union first come on board, it was Western Union was no think the company first, you know. It show you where Western Union, cause a long time all them think that about, you know. So when a man show me a wheel like this, where them don't know them won't go date it back. See there? Them show me a nice wheel like this with them like iron upon it. You want to know, alright, this is Jamaica. And them are going to tell us, okay, and them have pipe water, you want them show us pipe water. You can't write and tell me that. So you have to show me the wheel like this. Yeah, but when the wheel like this put in, see? When it run and when it put in, and when the iron them, the kind of iron them are who come build it. That mean, you know, the world will come build it, you know, so them have it already. See? This, them can come and come, yeah man. You see me I say? You can't date something but me know, say, okay. Them wheel they don't make when and I know the material them will make it and all kind of things. See? And when them pattern certain things. And like Jamaica build nothing. See? But them don't know that. So them put up something on the stone, I look on the stone work and everything, and I say, okay, them kind of work at that and that and that. You notice we never have certain structures until certain time. And the slave them, even when they free up them have some little, you know, like them look African up place, then I kind of think look how we used to build. So when them come and talk, so boom bam 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 bam, no. See? No bring that to me. We know when the place start develop and we know when certain thing. But we're not insert on ourselves. And when you look for the inventor who pattern the thing or who first build this and that, it now go show you. That show say we are show people foolishness. Show our next thing now. Now show our next thing. Cause I know where the wheel invented, you know. Cause me look it up and everything set speed. See? Know when them I use them. I know oh, you know. See that? So I have to look on the wheel. Water wheel, I know the pattern, see that? See the wheel then? I have to search for the whole of them thing there, you know, because my thing not coming like, you know, I have to think out of that. As I say, critical thinkers. See? Jamaica was not the #1 sugar producer. Everything English speaking, like I just Britain alone here talk about well. Even Falmouth, Falmouth come for, you know, turn Falmouth, who cut it off and turn it to Falmouth. Because if me look on the map and some part of the place was like Northern Territory. And then when you cut out like St. James, and you see who deal with it, and then you cut out St. Anne. And then, because when I tell me about 22 parish and up and they come down back and dark and little things. Saying so, and I like it to develop. Them trader up here, so, and them trader here down here, so. Like them I say, hey, because I better a farmer at town when we never far a distance, I want somewhere and I trade. That's why them go farm. Falmouth, cut out, you know, in a trailer and this and then go Falmouth. So you know when and you know what. So if certain thing no match, it can't match. And you know who found it by Thomas Reed in 1769. 1769. So I know that's not far from 1800. But you know 1769. Thomas Reed, you know, what deal with Falmouth. You understand? And then if you look, when I tell you about kind of things, and you look on who them get the info from with Falmouth, you gotta see Observer, regional info. Observer can't give me nothing. News about Jamaica. Can I ask you who them get about Falmouth, right? That. Or who write it? Nobody has when we keep some docket and nothing at all. Churches, profiles, St. Peter, that. All right, let me see this. That's about Observer. Then I talk about the churches. Jamaica Falmouth, that royal, that Jamaica, what is? Observer, archive. Jamaica Observer just met the other day. For them archive never ready yet. See? So them a copy something off and and thing. So me can't go half of that neither. That's a foolishness. See? That me I tell you. Them just have an archive. You have to dig up archive. You have to go in the English archive and go in the certain place. You go in a certain archive. You're not going to for them archive. So when them put that online, you will see that if that alone, you look for. See? I say, yeah man, and this is the fact because I see it. But who write it? Them have credibility. They make a Observer just spoke the other day, man. See? Credibility in the day, man. See? So you can put out something and say, okay, I put that and that at the archive and you just read it. Like with the stamp, may I say, that are stupid. See? Very stupid. Very, very. They just look stupid. The cell phone, no matter put on Jamaica, the cell phone before America. And you know, and I tell you what I want. Let me tell you this. I mean, you know, say we even radio. Remember one time they didn't have the technology. Yeah, I said them borrow and build up and them borrow and build up and technology. We don't have nobody in Jamaica where them they do this and them they do that. Eh? But them borrow and build up and technology. And you send me back down there. So when the railroad one go and them plane, them can't talk to each other, you know. Then they could play no fly, of course. Yeah, man. You understand? I mean, I've technology long time. See? We know about the cable and them. Even in our time where before we have our cell phone and them thing there. See, remember that you send man out in a space, you chat to them. Them have the technology long time too, man. See? So, you know, when them come with our thing, I want to tell you something, I say, no, it's not right. And I like somebody else say, oh, but them tell me the wrong thing when I want to put phone of brain around that a phone of business. See? You understand? So, it is like, man. So, me have this. And them going down. And then some people just want make it feel like, I know Jamaica not light up. I know them still now manage certain things I know. So you can't go say, we don't have like, before a certain part, if you name US, you're the US. And if you name Jamaica, you're Jamaica. So if you have a bad fortnight, it's still there, Jamaica. You understand? So if you turn on something somewhere in Jamaica, I still a Jamaica, but it's a private thing and we credit that. And I like, you know, Edison now come and say, turn on this and go and sell it and look for investors. Then people that look for investors, man, try something in a place. 1893. And then them come up with an Mexico thing in 1897. And then them come and them try them little thing and do them thing. Bless up. But me not run on nobody. If you don't want to do phone research, I phone the thing. But anything what Jamaica put out there, and me see it on the web, no, cross-reference that. You understand? Don't, yeah man. And anything, I'm a fact, anything where you read out there, you have to do the same thing. Anything. But not them when them put out something because they never have the right date yet. Them like insert themselves in a history. And then teach you something where when you check it out, them, alright, you what them do? They never teach Jamaica say, okay, it start from this and that, take over this, and then we used to name Northern Territory, and this, them going to tell you Spanish Town was the first capital. No, civil. Yeah. So at first capital. Because really, you know, and like, you just talk about just like an English thing and you rub out the first thing. You can't rub out nothing. You have to tell the people them when or who and what. You teach them the right thing. You understand? That must up in the same time. Some up the same time. But you don't teach them them thing, you tell them that Spanish Town was the first capital and then Kingston and Spanish Town and then this. You don't tell them that Port Royal was a part of. You make it sound like a Port Royal was sing, but Port Royal was a part of the same part of them call. Like when I say 7 mile, 8 mile, Port Royal was a part of that to go up so and then re-cut up and thing. And you'd have 2 different center mass. Them not teach you these things, but it depend them upon the thing them if you look it up. And look it up and find it. See, them not teach you them thing, they don't just teach you one thing and just tell you one thing and you run with it. But me, so we not do that in my style, like me like know things. So when Jamaica first start using pound, so me look it up. So I never slavery. After slavery, right? Yeah. Same? Yeah. So even if you look at something like that, show you Bank of Jamaica, it come tell you some little foolishness. See? But up after the slavery, they say, you understand? You have to show you some foolishness. But even if it even show you foolishness, because Bank of Jamaica and them thing, they always come show some foolishness too. All of them. See? But even if them come show you some foolishness, them can't take the fact and tell you, say, okay. See? It a come from in the 1800, 18 something. See? Yeah. So I say what Bank of Jamaica said. Jamaica currency. I go to history. Jamaica government. I say them I show it. Because them always have something wrong in a man. See? Alright, see them start. Spaniard who came with Columbus. Dealing with Taino's item, glass, bead. I don't want about no bead. I talk about pound. So see, I tell you, them always come with foolishness. Because, you know, it goddess and a pound I use here. And even the stamp of the show in a 16 and say post office have stamp. Oh, you have one post office there who you send out to, who work with this post office, who them send out to. You understand? It don't even make no sense. That's when your country develop now, you use a post office to serve your country and do what I want. That makes foolishness again. So you know, show me something from Jamaica the first in the Western world when that part of the world I build up. See? You see me I say? Alright, so money. British currency legal tender of Jamaica. Alright. So them get this, them get it. Alright, so 18 figure. Alright, so them show the money. Legal tender in Jamaica. And then it get stamped. So if the money, alright, this alone I'll show you what me attack. If the money legal tender in a currency, see there? In a Jamaica, 1840. I'm going to show you when I start use it. I'm going to find something I start showing you. And see there? 48 Planters Bank. It's operation. See there? London Bank, this and that. So 1840. So legal tender. We never have no legal tender money in Jamaica, brother. See? So if you never have no legal tender in a Jamaica, where you show people them 16 other than say we have post office. And yesterday see 2 pence. Or if you use 2 pence, whenever I use the money, them much this. And then I show you something we in our country. That makes sense? Eh? Because them chuck on things all the time. Yeah, at 1840. See? So let me see if I can find that. See? So 1840. So if you, and then I show you. So either come with your bill now, 1840, so your bill a society, your bill the town them and your bill out whatever your bill. So you're putting the one of them thing in a play. You're not 1840, then you come and then if you have letter no one, because you have built thing, them have them school, them have build this and build a society. See? You understand instead of just you don't need to have certain things then. Because them people, them live over there, so them cultivate, yeah, so them have them stay for them do what them trade different. But legal tender money from 1840. See? And then if you have 1840, oh yeah, them show a stamp. Well, from 18 something to, 1840 or 1860. They must show a stamp. But they must show you say the stamp are from 16 something with 2 pence on it. That's stupid. 16 odd. And you never ever use money, you never even use the money. So oh you have a stamp and you have post office, so who you send that to? And you have to buy the stamp too, Or if you buy a stamp and you never have the money in the first place to use. That's the thing with Jamaica. It don't make no sense. Say you have no money for use, never legal tender or something. Where you print a stamp and I said it. In a pence and thing, and they have one post office. So who have got the post office? Somebody live at Portland, but I take them months to reach a post office, maybe in a century, by one post office. And then when you carry a thing to a post office, who you send a letter to? Who are carry the letter to who for drop it off? One post office? You kidding me? That don't make no sense. You see, these are the things I say you have to be critical thinker. Come out of the box, make them stop think for me. And you have some people say that who put it up and run with it. And I say, no, that don't make no sense. Me look at everything, cross reference it. Who create this? Who invent this? Who create it? Who invent this? Who pattern it? Which company or which person pattern this? Who come with that and that? And them think they cross-reference the thing and do more research and then you find where you look for. See? Not a man like a paper like Observer or anything from Jamaica, because them inject themselves too much in a too much thing. And I talk about it all the time. See? And the right thing when we do, and yesterday they can't have in a country, you know. They can't have in a country. No. If me put in Jennings, if me type it, alright, let me show you what I talk about now. Look on this now. Thomas Jennings, right? Thomas Jennings. And look on Thomas Jennings. You just type in Thomas Jennings. Who this look like too now? The Jamaica can't tell me nothing, you know. Who this look like? This is where somebody power $2. Who him look like, people? Who him look like? And then them are gonna say, okay, the people them don't know who. It's an inventor too. Like maybe half caste or something. The inventor. See there? New York inventor. See my inventor and have all pattern too as a black man. Kind of some black people, you know, we have some white father and some one and all kind of little things, you know. In the state and in a UK and all over the place, you know. Because them people, they know, some of our ancestors, them are the same people that slave will turn around and go do, man. Where's up, Bogle? Bogle favor him son, man. So in grand, so I look for Bogle grandson now. I tell him who him favor. So that man, I say him look, them give him as Paul Bogle. And them find out them know. Because who did I come with you? Them just come with a name. Is an American inventor, Thomas Jennings. L. Jennings. See? So them come with it and you know where you see it? A black man, but them give him credit for where him do. You see me I say? Dry clean, watch it. Dry cleaning. Yeah, man. So the man have him thing with pattern to man. That man stand firm. And they move this and then put a bogle. Jamaica do it, you know. And them still have a bogle. But let me look for Bogle grandson because in grandson the boat, you know. What's name again? Paul Bogle grandson the boat. Alright. Paul Bogle grandson. Let me just see this. Paul Bogle grandson. I think he was a Paul Bogle grandson. Let me see this. Paul Bogle grandson. Alright. I think I can find him. Observer. Alright, so I look for Paul Bogle. Alright. Look for Paul Bogle grandson now. I'm grandson this. Grandson. Whenever I get a picture early, a picture, if you don't have a picture, that means film father, a Paul Bogle son. I'm grandson this, you know. See that? The same grandson. You know, look like Jenny with them show we. So you have a grandson, you have the grandpa, you have people alive. And then in the paper, I tell you, look what I tell you, like them don't know. There has been controversy over the date of his birth. This statue Morant be that, and it shows you some other little things, in. And it bring up Jennings too. Photo used by the international press for Thomas L. Jennings, African-American inventor from New York. Them know, but them use it and then nobody change it. Them just get it and them put it for money and everything. And that's why I say Jamaica, you see me I say, Thomas Jennings, as an inventor, you come and call him Paul Bogle. You want to call him Paul Bogle. See? As a black inventor, I will salute him. See? And I mean, yeah, no, but another. But them not search it, come here search them, brother. And them not wipe out like wipe out. What them do? Alright. Them wipe out, them not searching on history. So if them find something, what them do, brother, them date it. You see me I say? You must them date it. Them just come and say, hey, this day for 16. And then them our media them not doing the research. Enough of the thing them not archive, man. And enough of the thing them to, you know, foreign country them put things and then, you know, we have online thing now, cause you can go and go search. When me there in England, me go and me do my research too, you know. I like the research, you know. Yeah man, I go and them libraries and all. Like, me love do these things. Them things that just part of me. Same like the research. I want to know how them building a bill, I want to know this, I want to know that. So like, and them have a vast amount. Can remember them going to people country and them take out the thing and have it. So in the archive you have enough more things. So with them do now, you have online thing now. So you find out so them have a pop up online because you know the whole of them place here. You know, modern days thing where you have to do research, you can pop up online and you do your research team and everything. So I put up something. You see me I say? Race, color was changed. No man, you still get rice answer, man. I that me I tell you, so when I deal with speculation, you know, brother. See? So right away, if alright, so like Paul Jennings now, as African American, maybe have some cross with friends, so you know, your people. Because our name what we get, we know where the name come from. Because we know if we kept from Africa, moon the name Brown, and you the name Green and them thing, you hear the name them. You understand? You hear them. And you have them and them down, so now you hear the name them what them have, you know, say to come from Europe. You see? Bless up. See? So we know the whole of them thing there too. I'm going to trick yourself and say, oh, this and that. No, it's there. You have building there. You go all some church place, you know, when you go look on some grave, they tell you all it is. I just think kind of way them stay, I can go look on some stone. So the headstone, it have them one weapon it, man, and things. So you say, it's from 1700 and something, you know. That and that. Me like check these things, man. So you tell me, so okay. So this day a long time. Because you remember them used to have them churchyard and them use and things. So you can't tell you some cemetery tell you how long. You have going to some town, you go to some foreign place and going to some town and you going to some cemetery, you know, so how long, okay. People might have settled yourself for your time because you see them have a cemetery from when and when. And they and it don't step on bring the cemetery there, you know, you go match it now with some grave where they two and them things. So okay. See? Cross referral. See, and you know, see 1 and 2, you see how much of them, you go over there, say so much of them too, and then come up back in the 1800 and then come down 19. I say, okay, long time cemetery this man. See? See, you match it. Our cemetery them though, long time cemetery, I call the one out of Brownstown there, so. Right? Right up on the middle road there, so right side of, after you pass, before you reach Manley, right in front of Manley Market. It was a cemetery, you know. Yeah. Because when I go out there, some cemetery, man. You know. We have to sis. And them dump it up. And right now, you have people right there, so. Right there, so right now. After, yeah, man. After pass Ellison, saying, it's a market. The market, they right there, so you turn up. So right there, so people used to dump. They have the old grave them, and they have a next graveyard that it's old, but the one they are the older one. And then two paid dump rubbish and dump. And then we look now, the wall them pop down because that you used to have wall back there days. Me I talk 40 days ago. We used to have wall and everything, and then dump it and dump it up right now. People that enough people are passing have no graveyard. All graveyard, man. But me like them things that were dead a long time and them things they were like preserve it. Like we know like Channel 1 and them place, enough of them place mash down. Because Jamaica not preserve nothing. So them just put something on something. You understand? Now when they put something on something, them just say, yes, I eat this. And for the year I eat this, them run gone. I'm a matter of fact, I want to talk about, you know, I want to talk about when I finish too. I finish and talk about something. I want to talk about the lady when I say, her mother don't know her, which age she born. Want to talk about that. Very important. So when we leave on this, I talk about that. But people when I do research and do cross check and cross referral. Saying? Because if we never use money, never legal tender till 1840. You couldn't have a post. I tell somebody put it up on people. Search that post office. And say, okay, we have the first post office. When they went up and down all the West Husband and build the place and get independence long time. If a country can fight off their motherland and beat and get them independence and build a White House long time, that means them not them in a civilization and go on with thing long time. You mind not telling them thing there? Them have gun, them have everything. That mean them have the metal, them have them gun, them have everything, them have the bullet, them have all kind of little things, them have things. White House said if them build Brooklyn Bridge from in the late part of the 1700. Remember, them have to go down there and beat the bends and everything, and them have them technology to do these things. I tell you, and by the way, it's a river. I want to see river and them things there. So, you see, you don't have water, you live in a place like that, how much people and build a big bridge. Well, how much people across the bridge by the time when it open. Let's go look on Brooklyn Bridge. And it still stand up how we use it same way. Still stand up right now. Over 200 years old. See? That for sure say them advance for enough things for a time now. So me man, oh them a fuck for what? All that's so stupid. Oh them a pipe before this and that, you know. Go check it out, man, and check which part them did have pipe and what kind of pipe. If yard fit string with pipe, because in a farm what y'all have yard with pipe or no. And a joke. Them just put it in our thing and just say, oh, them have pipe, you know. And you want to see, you know, see, it's a little man run a little thing, and he might have used some stone and back up some little things, a aquifer thing where him run it and them thing there. But the days, but know when him do it. When. Now how him do it. And free flow. And know when the material are, oh, you understand? So you can go see this and bit. Because remember, if it's not over in the motherland now, in them big country there, you know, go just get it so. Because remember, in Jamaica, the material, them that come from, they have to put on ship and come, line up and thing. See? It have to come cast. A simple thing, you know. Kind of like something make a Jamaica just make so. See? And whenever I use the pound and thing till 1840, legal tender. You know, legal tender, like more the legal tender in our place. Or you have a post office like 200 years before that. And I show you 2 pence. One post office. So, I leave from Portland and go to the post office so carry a letter. Forget somebody, because if I Portland and somebody in Portland, I not just talk to them. I have my slave, I have my we do things. But sometimes if I Portland, because we have Port Anthony is a port. So if anything for ship out, they move from there. So them always live near sea, and you have some river near there for sustain life and them things. This are just natural. You see, you have to think out of the box. So you don't know. You can go search and you have see it. So like a man can come and observe them, put up something and them run with it. Me look through the whole of Jamaica, them map, me look when them develop the place, white names, so not and little things. Me do the whole of them search to man. Because I like them research, you know. Me tell you, they are England, it's a joy. So me go in them library and them things and pull up some things and do some research. Me love do them things there, man. See? Yeah, man. See, them have some things there when you go in there, them there and that's some of the greatest thing to be. So, like when I say when me hear a man come tell me, say, yeah man, when a man come and tell me, say, what them want to tell me. I say, but this can't go the way, they can't go the way for real. And I like to you see it online, if they online. Me I talk who pattern the thing, who first make this, who do that, who do this. So why Jamaica have this? What benefits them? Who carry it come and the art and the thing. Jamaica have this before this and that and people want to run down when they have the man them way come up with them thing, them the right, they say, and you react same way. And you can go say, oh, in some part, when it's a private place, when them Waterloo guest house now, they turn on a one little thing. And then how much years after that now? It take them around 4 years after that before them turn on a next little thing in a Parent Street or somewhere down there. See? And it never catch on until way back. Because remember when we grew up, or remember we never have them kind of street light and all that, and just one little bulb. One little bulb is cool. Remember when I manufacture nothing, one little bulb, and most of the place dark. Then you go a country, will blink here, take walk. Yeah, man. I have place same way right now. In Jamaica, the same thing. With the blink here, take walk up to now. The first time a man have pit toilet, toilet in him house, you can go look it up. Him say him no want the house. And I 60s, first time I have a toilet in my house and put one of them fresh toilet. Him say, you can't put them thing there in my house because, from slavery days. I remember our people, them never teach them to read and write neither, Because them want to rule them from their slavery days, even after independence. When I think man never come with Jamal. Yeah, you see, these are the things when I tell people, just think out of the box, man. But I think man they come with Jamal. Because most of our people, them never even come up. Could I read and write and the VS them go a little basic school, them not go nowhere else. After, because I remember them keep you in that dark, Them keep it away there because them just want to run the place away there. So after independence, that's why you see, they say some man never come with Jamal and apprenticeship and all kind of little things. Most people, some people never remember when them born. You understand? Next thing you have to look on when, you know, that the birth certificate thing when it, you know, gets a prevalent and all kind of thing. You see me I say? Yeah man, because it is after the slavery, them they keep with them to make a read and write, you know, brother. And I'll joke me I make, you know. And even when you see in the 70s when man they come out, and then them could have read and write. I remember, you know, people fight and get them freedom. And people build a White House. Out of the one of them have it not drop down and now. Them just repair and repair. See? And then build, you have some thing with them build, let's look on the era of them. If them build a Brooklyn Bridge for over 200 years now. 200 years. If them go back in the 1800, around 1904, then cut around 1914 it open. The Panama Canal for make them ship go through it. America do it, French do it first and it fail and take too much life. And them get up and do it. Them advance. See? And our people now, in the 19th, you come with that thing named Jamal. When the people them have them university or long you see it up now or long some building there and then we still want, you know, if a man write foolishness, we run with it. We don't run with that. Them fight too much war. I must say 20 years out of them America existence and the fight war for, you know. Somewhere there that them a fight some war and them conquer some, them build some big bridges, some road, them all kind of little things and at them do them thing. Just look who pattern the thing them, who wait first, you know, look on the material because in Jamaica you might have show me a material, show me a wheel. But if you just ask me the material that come in and them thing there and you trace it back and cross the reference, you know, so okay, this could not build what them tell me saying at the 1600. No, it building at the 1800 there so. See? So when them come tell me boom bam 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 and your foolishness. So you can know. These are the things you have to just cross reference and cross check a thing and you will know. See? You know what the man them do. And at them same one because you know it's like the mother and the son or the daughter we call USA and them thing and them place. Them go in and them finish take what them take and them keep it in them archive. Them have it. Them have them. You understand the history enough look a place. You know see when them have they go in at the museum it line with things some African line with things some all over the place. Well them now call them when them come to Africa them take out the one of them thing there. Things from Egypt and everything. Remember, you know, go to Africa and say things from America, just so you know. I think some UK, you couldn't have them things. See? That's what I know. Slavery. You see me I say? We say birth certificate of ultimate slavery. No, you want to say birth certificate of ultimate slavery. Because upon the end of the day, you know, if you not have, you see, you have to have something when you're modernized. So you're not going to blame a birth certificate there. So we don't call enough more things where, you know, you don't have a birth certificate, you don't have no identity. And then if you're a brain leak, birth certificate, don't remember, but me going with my baby born and me cut neighbor string and the date and everything. So little later me have something and that I couldn't remember to tell my kid. Me know said in the born for that day yeah, me cut wawa. It's like me could have write it down. But me dash it away. So if they keep them for the country's sake and do a census. But if you talk put out make sense. Birth certificate are not slavery. We know what was slavery. Because people are slave and slave you work out and get paid. Okay? Even now, like in Jamaica now, you did value the money like I work for little and nothing. We can't do nothing. A slavery same way. You know, a damn thing the way I talk about slavery, you know, mental slavery. You see? You understand? It's like a man reach out for you and then you uncle can buy like water, but you can't do nothing. You can't send your youth them go to school, you can't do nothing. It's sin. See? Because by the sweat everybody should eat bread, them shouldn't even do that. And that should not go on. But birth certificate really is a part of identity, brother. Because me in the way my youth are born. You know, 6% that's what I want to talk about the young miss right now. I forgot to talk about her because her mother tell her she don't know if she born 76 or 78. She don't know if she's 39 or... No, I come talk about this for the next thing. Like, you just bring up that. I don't want straight from what I say. You understand? Because I just see them, as me just see them just a clean up. See them take off 150 off of the registration. Saying and the 150 with them take off for the registration, it kinda finger dent to me because if you take 150,000 off of the debt, and deceased people off of the voters registration list. That means people did have vote for that name before. You understand? Because 3 years, 150,000 people are dead in Jamaica in 3 years, man. You understand? You understand? It's impossible. This is one of that foolishness. You see? And then it's a waste of money because it make me bury my mother. Or you bury somebody. After you have the, if you don't get a piece there, you know, get the body for bury, you know. And it have a sign off when the body bury, you know. Because police still are investigate. Alright, for doctor to release and say, okay, we have to do this. A doctor say something looks spooky. Then you know it's a autopsy that and what have you, and police have to investigate about who killed this or what have you. So everything have a sign off, police have to have for them database, and then register general have to have for them database. So the best way to get the database now is get it from register general. But instead now you have guys like this. I go around now and I say the birth certificate. So the birth certificate, you have to them have to send out and one bag of people and get, because through them have to take them off of the list and all kind of things, because boy, you know have to do, you send out the birth certificate, the birth and death, register birth, register general, right? You send a register general and you get that record instead of you send out and say it costs the country billions. It don't make no sense. You understand? Yeah. Because if you bury, as I said, if you bury any at all, even in your country, I think you have to get that piece of sleep, the burial order. If you don't have it, and then you have to sign, so you bury too. You understand? So them have to know these things. This is where them, alright, this is where them come and show we. In Jamaica, yes sir. And cheater, see what them show we here? A matter of fact, look what them tell you, say, and them are show you, you know, and look how they mix this now. Them are show you, say, in October 1671, Jamaica first post office was opened in Saint Diego de la Vega. So them are show you in a Spanish town, yeah, which was then the capital city. Jamaica was the first British colony. So if you are show me Saint Diego de la Vega and them are show me the post office, them are show me a stamp. How much money they on the stamp? 2 pence. So if them show me a stamp and say this was a post office and you have to buy it in a Spanish town, 2 pence. But let me show you when the money just come in a 1840. So if it not come in a legal tender, or you buy a stamp in a Saint Diego de la Vega for 2 pence. Oh. Jamaica post office, this a foolishness. That a foolishness. That definitely a foolishness. See? So if them are tell me that, but you're still, alright, Sita. Alright, Sita. Pound, look when the pound come in. The history. Jamaica, when you get a pound. See? Someone say when Jamaica get a pound. So, it tell you when we get a pound, yeah, so. But fine, we get a pound. See? We get that, see that? It passed Parliament declaring that December, that 1940 exchange, so, right? See stamp, look on a stamp here. So much money on the stamp. Look here. 1860, see the next stamp here, 6 pence. So when them have the stamp, 2 pence and 6 pence, is in the 1800. So somebody put it on there so until we say 16 something, but we never have no money I use. None at all. This don't make no sense. This is what me I talk about. You see me I talk about? So if you them show me 16 something, but yes, still the money at 1840, and then it show me, I show you a next stamp in 1860. That I tell you when we have post office, we couldn't have it in a 16 ad. Foolishness. The money never did the legal tender, much as the pence. So you charge something whenever even in the country at the time. Right. Me there, you know. Yeah, the system of foolishness. Let me just answer my data, yeah? Bless up.